this is Jennifer Vanderbeek, artist in residence for Imagine Crafts. And today I am going to decorate a paper mache box with a fairy garden theme. I like using tissue paper as a background. And so this time, instead of using it just for texture behind whatever I'm doing, I'm actually going to use it to create the background color. So I've torn green and a couple shades of purple because this is going to be kind of a nighttime garden scene. And I am going to apply the torn tissue paper to the top of my box and the sides of the top with clear creative medium. It works really great as a decoupage medium, and it will accept ink that I'm going to add in a little bit once all everything's covered very nicely. Now you want to make sure all of your surfaces are covered, and because the tissue is transparent, then you have the ability to layer the tissue as you go, kind of deepening the color because the first layer might be very light, but then if you keep kind of layering it on, adding more and more, you'll create a little bit of depth and shadow, which will kind of work with our eventual composition here. Now, you see I have that big green space. That's because I have a wooden little garden gate that I found in the fairy garden section of the craft store, and I'm going to use that as one of the dimensional products on here. But behind the gate, there needs to be some greenery. I wanted it to be kind of like growing up behind the gate and alongside. So I'm going to use VersaFine ink and some floral stamps to just kind of create a hedge, a maze, a cacophony of flowers in the background. Most of them are going to be covered up, but that's okay. The ones that will peek through will do very nicely. And then there's a crescent moon stamp in that set as well, and I inked like half of it with Versamark so that I could get the moon just showing in it'll show behind the gate but not anywhere else, which I think is very cool. So I used Versamark on the wooden gate piece, and I am covering it all with the verdigris embossing powder. And now I'm going to go in with the Versa marker and just add a little bit of extra sticky stuff to the edges and around the gate pieces. And this is just to age it. And I'm going to use a combination. I'm going to use different layers of the verdigris and the black and a little bit of the verdigris back on there just to kind of give it like an aged, grungy look, like it's been sitting out in the garden for a while, been rained on and whatnot. I'm gonna use some dimensional adhesive to apply the gate to the top of the box, and also to apply a little tiny fairy charm because the fairy is going to be sitting on one of the garden gate posts, and I thought that was just a kind of cute touch. It's just a little jewelry charm, little metal jewelry charm. And then to add a little bit more dimensionality, I am going to use my awl to poke some holes in the top of the box. And I'm going to thread in some snips of greenery from the craft store, just, any kind of faux branches or ferns or anything that you have around, kind of peek some here and there. And I'm going to use wire to secure other bits into place. And there you go. Once it's all dry, there's your fairy box. Now, this box is great for holding fairy treasures or, well, anything. I think it would make a cute gift for a little girl who is very into fairies. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, for more tips and ideas, please point your browser to imaginecrafts.com.